Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Respected brothers and sisters, welcome to Radio Ramadan EVA 102.5 FM. I think I've said it right today. Radio Ramadan special on EVA 102.5 FM with me, Maulana Khalil, live on Facebook and live on Instagram as well. Alhamdulillah, tabarak wa ta'ala. Hope you're all good. Hope you had a wonderful weekend. I had a so-called goodish weekend. And for obvious reasons, we're not going to talk about dunya today at all. Dunya is banned on this show. Dunya is totally banned. We don't focus on the akhirat. We got Hassan Surya on Facebook, Assalamu alaikum, and Azhar Mahmood say Assalamu alaikum. And we've got, mashallah, people on, Instagram joining as well, mashallah. So we got people joining. And in fact, it's 6-6 on Instagram and Facebook, mashallah. Hope you're all well. Just want to make sure I can read the messages out. Why is it so? Right, can we also have I think we're going to need the AC on here, Akil. I think the heat's getting to me already, man. Right, and we got Eid Sunnah says, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Jamila Kali, Rizwana Hikmatullah on Facebook. Instagram is buzzing as well, mashallah. And we got a text number 07450925084. 07450925084. That is our text number. Jamila Kali says, Assalamu alaikum MK wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Mashallah, we're getting good following on Instagram. Yes, I'm beginning to like Instagram all of a sudden. So mashallah, jazakallah khair. Salams Maulana Khalil, how you doing? Alright, I could have had a better weekend. Allah shukr, alhamdulillah. Yesterday, for 1 minute, I thought Brighton were going to do it, but then things didn't really brighten up after that. It went into total darkness. So I guess we got to live with it. There's always next year. And the only good thing is that Manchester United were 31 points behind Liverpool. Mr. Husky is back. Mr. Husky is back. Yeah? Okay. I'll take that as a compliment. Jazakallah khair. So just to let people, if you're watching, if you're listening, you can watch us on Facebook Live, Rahma Mercy Facebook page, inshallah, or you can go on the Rahma Mercy Instagram page as well. Alhamdulillah, you can watch us. Huh? Oh yeah, and try not to watch us on the EAVAFM page. Try not to watch us on the EAVAFM page. By the way, we're 6-6 on that, inshallah. So this is just a warm-up period. Inshallah, I want to talk about a very important topic today, inshallah ta'ala. But I'll talk about that topic in a few minutes. Let's just warm up first. Let's get people on Facebook. Let's get people on Instagram. Wherever you're driving, wherever you're at home, sitting, listening, please send us a text message, inshallah. Your text messages are... I know we get messages on Instagram and we get messages on Facebook as well, mashallah. And Suhail Umar on Facebook says, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Wa alaikum assalam, Suhail. Hope you're well and in the best of health. I think we met on Saturday night at Hamza's house, Suhail. How you doing? Hope you're keeping well, inshallah ta'ala. So, yeah, it's everything is going well, alhamdulillah. Salams, assalamu alaikum from Korcha, Albania. Oh, mashallah. Korcha, Albania. Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh to Albania. Siya Ainimir. So, that's the only Albanian I know, alhamdulillah, which is not too bad, I guess. Suhail says, yes, we did, alhamdulillah, tabarak wa ta'ala. That's good stuff, mashallah. So we got Rumaisa also joined on Instagram. We got Emina from we got Salams Khalil from Rumaisa, Khalil uncle from Rumaisa. Jazak, I'm well, Rumaisa, how are you? Alhamdulillah. Zahra says, Zahra Ali Muhammad Furkan's daughter says, Assalamu alaikum, wa alaikum salam, beta. Hope you're well and in the best of health. Fajil Patel, Assalamu alaikum, Maulana Khalil. Fajil, I just want to ask a question. I guess you're Gujarati, right? And this is no disrespect to you. I can tell from your name. Is that actually how it's spelled? Fajal, or is it Faisal or Faisal? Do let me know, inshallah, tabarak wa ta'ala. But I hope you're well. And are you from Leicester? Outside Leicester, where are you from, inshallah? We got more people on Instagram, mashallah, watching. I hope everybody had a good weekend and had a wonderful weekend. Today's weather is mashallah, it's a scorch. I think it's the hottest day of Ramadan so far. It's 20 odd degrees. As I was coming here, I had my window down, but then even that was too hot, so I had to put the AC on in the car, man. As it's proper mashallah summer today. Lovely, gorgeous day. But I think it's nice. We're into the 8th Rosa, 8th fast already. Wow. Akid, last week, yes, it was our first program on the radio. Already 1 week on, mashallah, we're into the 8th fast, and really, to be honest, people are already admiring my physique already, mashallah. Okay, no need to get jealous about my physique here. 2.5 kgs down, a lot more to go. A lot more to go. Inshallah, tabarak wa ta'ala. So yeah, I hope you're all good. Ahmad A. Surya is also watching now, and Instagram is also busy. Alhamdulillah, tabarak. Anyway, my topic today is going to be, any more messages yet? No more. The text number is 07450, I think, 925084. Did I say it right? I think I said it right. Subhanallah. 07450. Hey, I said it right. 07450925084. I am so impressed with myself, mashallah, for remembering the telephone number. Wow. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. So please send us a message. You're listening to Ramadan special on EVA 102.5 FM. Somebody says, can we not talk about football? Yes, I respect you. Okay, it's Gujarati. Yes, it's Faisal Taylor. Faisal Taylor. But I guess you do know it's supposed to be Faisal Taylor or Faisal Taylor, right? I guess, back in the days, our parents, bichara, when they came to country, they didn't really know how to spell our names, and that's why you get sometimes some... No, it's not Faisal, man. No, it's Anyway, Faisal, wherever you are, alhamdulillah, nice to have you, and nice to have you listening to us. Are you from Leicester? Are you outside Leicester? Where are you from? Because I've seen you once or twice on Facebook, but not before, not previously. So it's nice to have you online, alhamdulillah. Please do text us 07450925084. 07450925084 is the number. You can text us, please. I think we need a couple of text messages, okay, before we start the program. Yeah. Couple of text messages, inshallah. Then we know we have got people other than Facebook and Instagram listening to this program. And I think last Friday, mashallah, when you weren't here, okay, we had a most amazing program when you weren't here, alhamdulillah. We had Brother Ahmed here. Noor Aslam says salams, wa alaikum salam. Muhammad Khan says salams, Maulana, wa alaikum salam, wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Cake Smiles says salam alaikum wa rahmatullah. Cake Smiles, Allah make you smile as well, inshallah. But if you want to make us smile, then all you have to do, Akil, is bring a delicious cake to the studio, and we will, inshallah, deal with it in the best way possible. Right? Yes. Was it 207 Evington Road? Maybe I was close enough. 207 Evington Road, inshallah ta'ala. But Allah ta'ala give you barakat in your business. And Faisal says, yes, I am from Leicester. Bilal is also watching. So Faisal, and Imran Hikmatullah has just joined on Instagram as well. So yeah, I think we've got enough people. So maybe we can just mention the topic. And the topic today is, which I want to talk about, I've been talking about it for the last couple of days, to be quite honest, in my masjid as well. And I had a ladies' bayan at Masjid Bukhari yesterday. And the day before, I mentioned it between Asr and Maghrib, I think I mentioned it. And that is, why are our hearts so empty? Why are our hearts so empty? Right? This is the topic today, inshallah. Salams Khalil Uncle, you said you wanted a few text messages before you start the bayan, so I thought I'd give you some motivation. As your bayan at Bukhari was the best as usual. Rumaisa, Zahra, Furkan, Ali Muhammad. These are, mashallah, people I paid to text me on this radio station. Just joking. My weekend was horrible. Beaten by a Cardiff. Getting beaten by Cardiff was so embarrassing. It was more embarrassing than going to my cousin's whack wedding, lol. Okay. This is from a very sad United fan. May Allah Ta'ala give you steadfastness. Allah give you sabr, because you're going to need it for many, many, many years to come. Oli, oli, oli. Right. 07450925084 is the number. Jazakallah Rumaisa and Zahra, and I hope your dad is well. Give your dad my salams and tell him that new jabba which he's wearing, he looks very, very smart in that new jabba. MashaAllah, tabaraka wa ta'ala. Right. Yeah, so any more messages? Salam alaikum. A quick shout out to Arif Sheikh to have a good day on his Royal Mail rounds from his lovely wife. This used to be our text last year all the time, if you remember, Akil. Yeah, she used to send a message. So yeah, I'm sure your lovely husband is listening, alhamdulillah. Right, is that, I think, are we done with the text messages there? We're done, yeah? Okay, good stuff. So we're done with the text messages. Right, I think let's start our today's topic, and please, your contribution is welcome on Facebook, Instagram, or text messages, inshallah ta'ala. This is from Rumaisa. He's great, alhamdulillah, and we'll let him know. You said he looks slim and amazing. I didn't say that he looks amazing or slim. I said the jabba looks nice, but he still needs to lose a wee bit of weight, Rumaisa. You can tell your dad I said that. Right. Okay, folks, let's And we got Nafisa Sadar who says hello, and hello from the other side as well, from us here in the studio. Hope you're well and in good health. And assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. And we got Totten Hamkai. I don't know. Salams Maulana Khalil. Remember us in your duas from. Okay, because all these are not proper names. These are also nicknames or whatever names. So Siddag. It says Sidaguna. Ya Allah. It looks like an Arsenal fan. I think so. From my understanding, but I could be wrong. I could be right. Allah Ta'ala knows best. Okay, let me start now. Keep your messages coming in, and inshallah, as I'm going along, I'll try to read out your messages bi'idhnillahi tabarak wa ta'ala. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Nahmaduhu wa nusalli wa nusallim ala rasulihil karim amma ba'd. سبحانك لا علم لنا إلا ما علمتنا إنك أنت العليم الحكيم ربي اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي ربي زدني علما. Respected brothers, sisters, mothers, elders and friends, hope you're all well and in the best of health, and hope Ramadan Kareem is treating you in the best way possible, and hope every minute, every second, every moment of this month has been a blessing and rahat for you. Nazifa says, Salams, what did I miss? You haven't missed anything yet, because I am just starting my topic. And the Sidda Guna says, lol, I am an Arsenal fan. I knew it. You can just tell from the name. Anyway, folks, so anybody's joining on now on Facebook or on Instagram or on radio, wherever you're listening, you haven't missed anything yet. It was just a warm-up. Welcome. How are you? Now we're starting the proper talk, inshallah ta'ala. It's for people who are just switching on. If you want to watch us live, you can on Rahma Mercy Facebook page, on the EAVAFM Facebook page. You can also watch us on the Instagram Facebook page as well, inshallah. Genti Mularai is watching from Albania. Genti, by the way, is my bodyguard, personal bodyguard. Alhamdulillah. Did you enjoy your holiday in Turkey? I was around 2 years ago. I think I enjoyed it. Somebody just sent me a message. Jazakallah khair. Right. Any more messages? No? We're done? Okay, good stuff. Right. So, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. The question is, the question I want to put to people is, maybe you can give me your answers here over here. Alhamdulillah, if we look back into our lives in the last 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, right? Our standards of living have improved. Our houses are much better. Our cars are much better. Our food is much better. The luxuries, the technology, everything around us is so good. You look at it. Like, I mean, you want to do your house up now. You want to decorate your house. You have to go to around 50 million shops. You're spoiled for choice. Every shop you go to, you think, wow, I want to get this, I want to get that, I want to get this, I want to get that. And then we have so much variety. Food-wise, you just look on Evington Road. We're just talking about Evington Road over here. You want to buy food from Jungle Paprika right the way to the end of Uppingham Road. I mean, Evington Road, you are spoiled for choice. You go to Melbourne Road, you go to London Road, you go to East Park Road, you go to Green Lane Road, you go to, mashallah, so many places, but we're spoiled for choice. Allah has given us so many ni'mats, alhamdulillah, right? Our standards of living, our cars, we look at the cars we drive these days, mashallah, since what we had before, things have improved so much. So food-wise, drink-wise, facilities-wise, house-wise, car-wise, clothing-wise, dressing-wise, you name it. I think we've never had it better than we have today. People got 5-10 pairs of shoes in their house, dresses, clothing, jabbas, abayas, you name it. What hasn't Allah given us? What hasn't Allah given us? However, why is it our heart is restless? This is the question I want to ask. Dunya has improved so much. The facilities around us have improved so much, right? But our hearts have become so restless. There's no peace and tranquility in the hearts. And this is something I want to address today. My mothers and sisters, my brothers and friends, respectable and honorable listeners, listen. What I want to say to you today is what is going to happen now. Facilities are going to get better. And our food is going to get better. Our drink is going to get better. Our cars are going to get better. Our homes will improve. Everything's going to improve. But you know what? The sad thing is, the reality is, our hearts are going to get more bechain and bechain and bechain, and we're going to get restless and restless and restless, right? And we can't seem to put a finger. Why am I going wrong? I've got a good job. I've got a good income, right? I've got good friends. I've got a good family. I've got everything good around me, but why am I feeling restless for? And the answer to that is, my mothers and sisters and brothers and friends, when me and you forget Allah and we don't make Allah the purpose of our life, then what happens? Allah fills our life with parishani and becheni, and this is the reality of life. Right? No matter, we can have a villa, we can have a yacht, we can have, a boat, we can own the Titanic, we can have absolutely, the best, houses, homes, mansions, you name it. Listen, money will give you a bit of happiness, right? Money will give you temporary happiness, right? You can buy certain things, but money doesn't guarantee you happiness. That's one thing, sure. There are so many millionaires in the world, but they're not happy. Why aren't they happy? They've got everything. They've got absolutely everything, and if they want anything, they can get it straight away. But what they don't have, wallahi, which we have as Muslims, and we are lucky about this, we are very, very lucky about this. Allah has given us Iman and Islam. We are lucky. But as Muslims, if we're practicing Iman and Islam, if we're remembering Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, brothers and sisters, that inshallah, then if we have nothing in our life, we'll have a simple 1-bedroom flat, right? We'll have a little bicycle, right? We got a simple bed, but you know what? We will be so happy. We'll be so happy. Why? Because we're remembering Allah. It's about remembering Allah. The Hadith Qudsi says, "In wajadtani wajadta kulla shay, wa in faqadtani faqadta kulla shay." Allah says, "Oh my servant, if you've got me in your heart, then you've got me. If you've got me in your life, you've got me. If you've lost me, you've lost everything." Now, if there's one person who's got the whole dunya, right, but he doesn't have Allah, in reality, he's got nothing. And there's somebody who's got Allah in his heart, but he doesn't have dunya, he has everything. It's not about how much we have in this dunya. Wallahi, it's not about what's happened, how much we got in the dunya. It's about how much content and peace. I swear, people who are mega rich, but they can't sleep at night. Does it make sense? They have to take sleeping pills, they have to take tablets, they have to take, sleeping tablets for them to rest at night. And you've got this old poor person who just sleeps and anyway just falls asleep nicely. How does that make sense? How does that make sense? My mothers and sisters, we need to bring qana'at, we need to bring tranquility, we need to bring Allah in our life. When we bring Allah Ta'ala in our life, then Allah will change the condition of our heart. That's why Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam says, "Inna fil jasadi mudgha," that in the body there is a piece of meat, right? If that piece of meat is good, then everything else is good. If that piece of meat is corrupt, then the whole body is corrupt. And that piece of meat is a heart, even physically as well, right? The doctor say, if your heart is messed up, your arteries are messed up, it affects the whole body. In the same way, spiritually as well, if our heart is messed up, then what happens? The whole body is messed up. Then when the heart is messed, then we backbite, then we slander, then we do this, then we do all sorts of gunas. But when the heart is connected to Allah, and the heart knows my Allah is watching me, and the heart knows that I'm supposed to be following the ways of my Nabi Muhammad Mustafa sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wasallam, then my respected mothers and sisters, Allah will give the heart peace and tranquility. And this is what we need to, and this is what I'm here to ask you to do today, is Akil, can we avoid the break? Yeah, Akil. Mr. Akil's busy. He's still busy. Akil. He's still very busy. So, okay. We've got a break in 2 minutes and 28 seconds, so if we can avoid the break, inshallah. What I want to tell you today, I want to tell you a remedy, inshallah. And I want to give you all a remedy, inshallah ta'ala, that if we follow this remedy, inshallah tabarak wa ta'ala, then Allah ta'ala will fill our hearts with peace and tranquility, inshallah. Allah will fill our hearts. Then even if we're poor, we will be happy. Even if we're average, we'll be happy. And if Allah has given us more, then despite having lots of money and lots of wealth, Allah will still keep us happy. In short, whichever condition Allah has given us, not below average, above average, extremely wealthy, extremely rich, if we follow my remedy, inshallah tabarak wa ta'ala, Allah will fill our hearts, and our hearts will blossom, and we will feel happiness, and we will feel joy and tranquility, and we'll be the happiest person in the world. If you want happiness, I have the cure for it. If you want happiness, I have the ilaj for it, inshallah tabarak wa ta'ala. And I'm going to tell you that in 1 minute. Akil, do we have to go for a break? Okay, can we continue then, yeah? Huh? In 5 minutes. Okay, we'll go for a break then, and I'll tell the cure, the remedy after, inshallah. So folks, what we're going to do, we're going to go for a little break in 1 minute and 16 seconds to be precise, inshallah ta'ala. So after the break, inshallah, I am going to tell you the remedy of being extremely, extremely happy in your life, inshallah ta'ala. So let's just read a few messages out. Zahida Mutala says salams Maulana. Safina Ibrahim says salams. And I think somebody on Instagram also passed salams, but I can't find their name now. From Soda 9461 says salams wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. And many of you more have joined. So we got 45 seconds. We're going to take a, how long is the break? We got a 5 minutes break, inshallah. But keep your messages coming on Facebook and Instagram, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. And then what we'll do is we'll continue. And Valbona Batucci, all the way from Kosovo, is also watching. MashaAllah. So we got Kosovans, we got Albanians, we got Indians, we got Red Indians, we got, MashaAllah, everybody joining us, alhamdulillah. Salam alaikum, Maulana from Irion Koturi. Okay. Irion, wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Okay, folks, we're going to go for a wee bit of a break, inshallah ta'ala. And we'll be back on air. How do I pause Facebook, by the way? So just let it continue for 5 minutes. Or do I stop it? All right. Salam alaikum. Okay, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back to Radio Ramadan special on EVA 102.5 FM with me, Maulana Khalil. And we were talking to our Facebook viewers just now because Facebook was still going on and Instagram, alhamdulillah. And we have made progress on the chocolate side and converting people from United fans to become Liverpool fans, alhamdulillah, during that time. I saw Mufti Menk a few months ago. He is very humble and kind. Okay. Was he as humble as myself and kind as me? Do let us know that, inshallah. Right, anyway, so going back to our text number is 07450925084, 07450925084. Amjad Khan, Salaz Maulana, hope you well. Hope your Ramadan is going well. Jazakallah, Amjad is going super duper and I can't complain. Today is the 8th fast. Wallahi, I don't even feel it. Sometimes you just feel a teeny, when I mean teeny, I mean really teeny bit hunger, and it just goes away within a few minutes. Today is the hottest day, I guess, of Ramadan we've had so far, but with Allah's fazl karam, everything is going very well, and I hope it's going extremely well. Which chocolates should we drop off? 207 Evington Road, loads of Lindos, including Ferrero Rocher and Thorntons, and whatever's your fancy, you're more than welcome to do so. Put it under Maulana Khalil, strictly and confidential for Maulana Khalil only, not for the rest of the Radio Ramadan staff. Jazakallah khairan, ahsan al-jaza. Right, okay, folks, now I'm going to tell you, inshallah, the ilaj and the cure to bring happiness in our hearts. You probably already got an idea what I'm going to talk about. There's two things I want to talk about, mothers and sisters and brothers and friends. The way to bring happiness in our life, and tranquility in life. One is to bring the commands of Allah in our life. When we do guna, although at that time it might feel good, and then afterwards it has a knock-on effect where we feel bad and we feel guilty. All right, we feel bad and we feel guilty. Avoiding gunas is one of the biggest things to bring tranquility. Now let me tell you one thing. You want to do a guna. Like shaitan is attacking you from this side. The angel is saying don't do it. Shaitan is saying do it. The day you avoid doing guna, wallahi, you feel so much happiness in your heart. That's guaranteed. When you do your guna, right, you know in your heart you're doing guna and you start feeling guilty. Well, you should feel guilty about it. You should feel guilty. If you don't feel guilty about it, then there's something seriously wrong with our iman. Right? In fact, to feel guilty over the guna is a sign of iman, that at least you've got something in you, in your heart, which makes you realize that you're doing something wrong. Okay? So, my brothers and sisters, first of all, try to avoid gunas as much as you can. Right? And when you commit a sin, make tawbah straight away to Allah. Innal hasanat yudhibna sayyi'at. A good action takes away your guna. Right? Because if not, it lingers on. Does you do a guna, example, you went to you drank alcohol, example, right? And now you realize that I made a big mistake. And straight away you make tawbah to Allah, Ya Allah, I'll never do it again. Straight away you feel good inside yourself. Allah bi dhikrillah, in the remembrance of Allah, you feel peace and tranquility. Number one. So whenever a guna happens, and it will happen, me and you are not perfect. Me and you are not angels. Right? We are not the companions of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, sahabas who are very good people. The only people who didn't commit sins were the Anbiya alayhi salatu wasalam. Me and you are people who are going to commit sins, some more, some less, but our intention is, Ya Allah, that we try to avoid it as much as we can. But if we fall in the trap of shaitan, then straight away we do tawbah. Straight away. Number one, folks, is to do tawbah after we committed a sin. It'll make you feel very happy. Number two is the remembrance of Allah. Right? The question is, how much time do we take out for ourselves? I've talked about this a couple of times. So I don't remember. Did I mention this on radio or not? Or was I talking to a friend of mine? How much time do we actually take out for ourselves? Facebook and Instagram and people listening. Do we take out enough time for ourselves in a day where we give ourselves time? Look, we give our children time, we give our family time, we give our husbands time, we give our wives time, we give family time. What about just giving time for yourself? Just what about a bit of meditation every day? 5 minutes meditation, just you and Allah, and think about your day. Right? And I said this last year, how about remembering Allah by saying Allah, 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 Allah. Just you and Allah, talking to Allah. Just saying Allah, 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 Allah. And the Quran says, listen carefully. Allah means listen really carefully. Bi dhikrillah, in the remembrance of Allah, you're going to get tranquility and peace. And I mentioned this last year as well. peace of mind. Remember Allah. Say the name of Allah in your. And the one is that you're cooking or you're driving or you're working and you remember Allah. It's fantastic. That's really, really good. But my point is, remember Allah just on your own. Sometimes I think it's a good idea to switch off the light in the darkness of your room, in the house somewhere, or in the masjid, wherever it is, and just sit there and focus on Allah. That's it. My Allah is watching me. My Allah loves me. My Allah likes me. Right? And start remembering Allah, 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 Allah. And see how your heart feels. Honestly. And just then you'll see how your heart just starts. You think, wow, fantastic. And then Durood Sharif, Allahumma salli ala Muhammad, or sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Give your heart something. Our body needs food. Our heart needs food. Our body's food, we talk about it all the time. The food for the heart is the dhikr of Allah, reading Quran Kareem. One side, two sides every single day, half a juz every single day, one juz every single day, whatever according to our capacity. And then you see what happens now. What's happening now? The antibiotic has kicked in. The dhikr antibiotic has kicked in. So at the moment our heart is dark, our heart is restless, our heart is parishan. So you say Allah, Allah, Allah. The penetration has started slowly, slowly, slowly. And the darkness is coming off. And the light is entering and entering and entering and entering. And what's happened over time, you're going to start feeling, wow, I feel so good. It feels so good. Remembering Allah will make you feel so good. Remembering Allah. Doing dhikr of salawat upon Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. I mentioned on Friday, try to do at least minimum 300 times every single day. 300 times every single day. Sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Minimum 100 times, by saying the name of Allah, 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 Allah. Then you go to bed at night. Then you tell me, the last thing you do before going to bed is that little bit of meditation, and you say Allah, Allah, and then tell me how you sleep, and then tell you how Wallah, you'll feel so happy. When you go to bed that night, you'll feel so good in yourself. When you wake up in the morning, you'll feel so good. You know why? Because you remember the last thing I did before I went to bed is I remembered my Allah. You will feel so happy. You will feel so happy. Trust me, try it, do it. Remember Allah before going to bed. Remember Allah, and when you do that, inshallah, I say Durood Sharif before going to bed, Salawat upon Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam before going to bed, the name of Allah before going to bed. So there's 3 things I've mentioned so far. Repent over a sin. And number 2, remember Allah. Because the Quran says, in the remembrance of Allah there's peace and tranquility. Right? Number 2. And number 3, I was talking to a friend of mine the other day. I said, listen, do we actually go to the lectures of our elders? In Leicester, mashallah, there are many of our ulama ikram in whichever masjid which takes your fancy. Whichever masjid you like to go to, whoever your imam is, right? I'm not talking about Jummah bayans, just Jummah bayans, right? I'm talking about maybe they have lectures in the evening, right? Go to the lectures in the evening, sit in the lecture, because in those gatherings, it says in hadith of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, when people gather in the house of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, then the angels come, there is rahmat from Allah, there is sakina from Allah. So when there's angels, when there's sakina, when there's tranquility, your heart is going to be affected, right? In the masjid. So go to the masjid once in a while, I would say once a week, and get your medication, i.e. sit in the lectures of your ulama ikram, right? Sit in their bayans. It's mothers and sisters, if you can't make it to the masjid, then what you do, most of us have receivers. Listen to the bayans of the lectures. I'm telling you myself, as an Imam of Masjid al-Bukhari, my job is to rally my troops. My job is to rally the congregation and give them something. But at the end of the day, I also need something myself, right? A doctor also becomes bimar. A doctor has to go to a doctor. Right, the doctor can't say, well, I'm a doctor, so I'm going to treat myself. No, a doctor will still go to the doctor and say, listen, I'm not feeling well, right, help me, right? In the same as an imam, as a Maulana, right, I might be given lectures, but I need something to motivate me. I need something to lift my heart. So what I do, I try to example my respected Ustad Maulana Adam Sahab from Jami Masjid. Sometimes I go to meet Maulana Salim Sahab. Like these are the people I go for my inspiration. Right? I go into YouTube, I listen to Maulana Tariq Jameel Sahab. I absolutely love Maulana Tariq Jameel Sahab. I find him so inspirational and so inspiring and so amazing. People who understand Urdu, I would highly recommend that. Right? He has short clips, 5, 7, 8 minutes clips. But wallahi, when I listen to them, honestly, it takes me to another level. I feel so happy. I feel Right? I feel so good. Right? So you need it, I need it. We all need it, remembrance of Allah. People, if you can go in Jamaat for 2 days a month, 3 days a month, go in Jamaat. Right? Sit with your ulama ikram in the masjid. Right? Your ulama, your scholars are your doctors, your spiritual doctors. They'll help you out. Right? You can't buy the medicine. You can't say, here, one medicine, this now. They'll prescribe to you, inshallah, the dhikr of Allah Ta'ala and Quran. So these three things. Tawbah, when we make a sin. Number two, remembrance of Allah at least 100 times before going to bed, inshallah. Well, I guarantee you, right? Nobody can usually guarantee, but I'm guaranteeing you, inshallah, that if you try my remedy, Allah will fill your life with peace and happiness and joy. And you'll be the happiest man in the world. You might not have so much money on you, or you might be a millionaire, but you still feel on top of the world. You might not be a person who's got lots of money with you, but you'll be so happy, not because you've got Allah in your heart. That's it, right? You've got Allah in your life. So my three things I'm mentioning, I want to ask brothers and sisters, inshallah, who are watching on Instagram, Facebook, or listening to me on their at home, inshallah, who is going to try this, inshallah ta'ala, right? Not from, I'm not going to say from tomorrow, but I'm going to say from tonight, inshallah. When we commit a sin, this is easy, make tawbah straight away. When we commit a sin, make tawbah straight away. Number two, at least 100 times Allah, Allah. A bit of 5 minutes meditation. Because you know what? When tomorrow we're going to be alone in our qabr, right? No, Maulana Khalil is not going to come, and nobody's going to come in my qabr. I'm not going to come in your qabr. Folks, it's every man for themselves and every woman for themselves, right? You're going to go in your grave, I'm going to go in my grave, and we're going to need all the help. The dhikr of Allah will help us, inshallah ta'ala, right? Salawat upon Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, 300 times a day, 100 times Durood Sharif, inshallah ta'ala. Right? And number three, sit in the gatherings of your respected ulama ikram. Sit in the gatherings of respected ulama ikram. Listen to the ulama. If you don't get time, listen to on YouTube, inshallah ta'ala. Listen to Quran. And then what will happen? If you're going to listen to music, then you're going to have, what's going to happen then? Right? You're not going to get happiness in your life. You're going to do gunas, your heart's going to be filled with darkness. And then you might be earning millions, but you're not happy with your life. Why? Because we've drifted away from Allah. We bring Allah in our life. We've got the whole world, and subhanallah, Allah will make a dunya jannat, and akhirah will get jannat, inshallah ta'ala. Anyway, inshallah. So folks, this is my request. Three things, inshallah ta'ala. Tawbah, when we commit a sin. Number two, dhikrullah every single day. That includes Allah, Durood Sharif, istighfar, reading the Quran, inshallah ta'ala, and sit in the company of the pious, of the ulama ikram, inshallah. Do this, inshallah ta'ala, and see the change in your life, folks. Okay, so this is my nasihat. I've got 12 minutes to go and 55 seconds. So let's get a bit of feedback on Facebook, Instagram, on text message. 07450925084 is the text number, inshallah. 07450925084. Who, inshallah, on Friday we had the Durood Sharif Club, mashallah, and we had many people who said they're going to read Durood Sharif every single day. But how about this? Who's going to join me, inshallah? 5 minutes before going to bed every day is a 5-minute meditation, inshallah. 5-minute meditation. Reflect on your life, my brothers. Reflect on your life, my sisters, and think about which way we're heading, which direction we're going. Are we on the Sirat al-Mustaqim, or are we going away from the straight path, on the right path, or not the straight path, right? Do let me know, inshallah. Please text me, send a message on Facebook, inshallah. Send a message on Instagram. Send me a message on the text, inshallah. 07450925084. I've got a message here. Barakallah feek for the remembrance. You're welcome, inshallah. And Shaf Rahima says, inshallah, we will do. Jazakallah khair. Fantastic. And please let me know tomorrow if you have done it as well. I'm not asking for much. I'm only asking for 5 minutes before going to bed, inshallah. Jasmine Jaz says, inshallah. Noor Aslam says, brilliant advice, Jazakallah khair. You're welcome, inshallah. Let's have some more feedback, inshallah. Any text messages, Akil? Not yet. Come on, folks. I need some people who are listening at home somewhere. I want you to send me a message as well, inshallah ta'ala. Amjad Khan says, inshallah, Jazakallah khair. Mashallah, we're getting good feedback. We have had Shaf Rahima, we've had Amjad Khan, we've had Noor Aslam, we've had Jasmine Jaz. So, mashallah, are you on Khalil time? Somebody says to me on Ramadan.fm. Is that you, Akil? Is that Yusuf? Yeah, I had that's become a joke over here in your studio, Khalil time. That's what Yusuf said to me. Everybody comes in late because this is Khalil time. Yeah, la hawla. They should do tawbah istighfar, man. Ish, man. Come on, folks, let's get some feedback, man. Who's going to, inshallah, meditate every day? Shaf Rahima says, Jazakallah Maulana for the brilliant advice. You're welcome, inshallah. As long as it helps, inshallah, that's the most important thing. And Fajal Patel says, inshallah. I don't know why I'm saying Fajal. It's written Fajal, so I just got to have him say Fajal. You know, my brother-in-law's name is Fajal, so I might just call him Fajal as well now. Okay, what's Nazifa saying? I missed a bit, was speaking to manager, but it was great what you said, what I heard. Jazakallah. So Nazifa, Ben, will you be doing that every night as well, inshallah? That 5 minutes of meditation and having a chat with Allah Ta'ala. Having a chat with Allah Ta'ala. Inshallah, I will make time. Ameen from Rabia. Jazakallah khair, Rabia Ben. Allah reward you. Yay, we got a first text message. Allah Ta'ala reward your sister Rabia. Let's have more, inshallah. Let's have more people on Facebook. Come on, Instagram. Where are you, Instagram? Today we got more Facebook views than Instagram. Last week we had more Instagram than Facebook. We got 11 on Instagram and we got 17 on Facebook, mashallah. We did get up to 22 today. 9 minutes and 45 seconds to go. And you can also talk to me about if there's any topics you want to talk about tomorrow. No, tomorrow, sorry, I'm not here tomorrow. My apologies. I'm not here. I'm on the other radio station. The other radio. It's like, you know, when you say, don't say Voldemort's name. So I can't say the radio station's name. So it's Radio Sira tomorrow, inshallah. No, I'm on the other one tomorrow. Nazif says, inshallah, I do it now, but I will try it at night. Jazakallah khair. Countless. Right, you listen radio special, radio Ramadan special on EVA 102.5 FM with me, Maulana Khalil, inshallah. Can you do anxiety topic? Could you shed a bit more light on that, Sister Nazifa, anxiety topic? Is that something you refer to, Mani? Just okay. If you just shed a bit more light on that, Sister Ben, Jazakallah khairan. I got a message. Salam, my biggest sin is watching TV. I find TV distracts me. You're not the only one. It distracts many people. Many people. But listen, if you're watching lots of TV, sometimes to cut it down is very, very difficult, right? So how about maybe if you're watching Netflix and you're watching movies and you're watching, maybe cutting it down slowly. I think the biggest problem is these programs. One is that you watch a movie, it's finished, it's done. One is that these series, that's what it kills you really. Rumaisa says, inshallah, we'll make an intention to try it too. And Jazakallah khair from Rumaisa. Rumaisa, tell Zahra to do it as well. And tell your dad to do it as well. Tell your dad to sit in meditation, cross-legged, and think about that. So you're gonna do this for me, Rumaisa, inshallah ta'ala. We're getting more viewers on Instagram now. We got 13 on Instagram and 14 on Facebook. The Brown TV... Yeah. Something Wonder by Maulana Khalid. Okay. It's Khalil, by the way. Unless you're Maulana Khalid. I'm not sure. Alright, folks, how long we got? We got around 7-8 minutes, I guess. 7-8 minutes, folks. Please give me your feedback, inshallah ta'ala, and your messages. Facebook and Instagram's picked up. We got 14. Facebook's moved up to 17 again. Alhamdulillah, 18 now. Let's have some Khalil. Jazakallah khair. So come on, how many, like people say you are depressed or have anxiety because you didn't pray, but some of us pray 5 times, but still have these episodes. Please, can you do a talk also for people who automatically assume we don't pray? Yeah, that is true. You get many people who do pray, mashallah, but who suffer from depression. Inshallah, maybe one of these days I will touch on that. I think that's a very good point, Sister Nazifa. It doesn't necessarily mean somebody who has depression or has problems is a sinner or is far away from Islam. To make that assumption is very, very wrong. Is very, very wrong. Sometimes it does come down to illness as well. Hassan Isat is also watching on Facebook Live. Welcome, Hassan. Hope you had a sort of goodish weekend, because I know you suffered like me yesterday. Just the way I suffered, you suffered. We're brothers in suffering in together. But let's not talk about that anyway. But yeah, Sister Nazifa, I will talk about that bi'idhnillah. May Allah Ta'ala help people with mental health and depression. It's very, very sad today. The mental health issue is, wow, it's sad. It's very, very sad. May Allah Ta'ala give everybody shifa kamila ajila mustamira. You don't get any pleasure in seeing anyone suffering. Well, you're not supposed to be getting pleasure and people suffering in their lives. Somebody have problems with their children, somebody with their husband, somebody with their wife, somebody just with their illness, somebody with their finance, somebody with their neighbors, somebody with friends, somebody with family. It's ajib. Life is, it's tough. But you know what, folks? What I was saying in my bayan in Masjid al-Bukhari yesterday was, it's everybody's got problems, right? If I ask Aqil, he'll have his issues. If you ask me, I'll have my issues. You ask Muhammad Yusuf, he has plenty of issues. You have different people. Everyone's got the issues. We all have issues, but we have to deal with our issues, right? We can't feel sorry for ourselves. Sometimes we feel sorry for ourselves. Oh, I've got this problem. Yeah, but we've all got problems. Some more, some less, right? It's a test from Allah, right? It's a test from Allah, right? But, right. Nazifa says, your helpline. She says, I just say, you're a helpline? Your helpline? Right, okay. Or is there a helpline? Yeah. So folks, yeah, we all go through issues in life. Everybody's got problems. Only some people, you hear other people's problems, it makes you sometimes realize that our problems are nothing, right? But one thing I will say, it's not forever. Our life is short. Today we're here, tomorrow we're gone. But this is all a test from Allah. This is all a test from Allah. We do sabr, inshallah. We show patience, and inshallah Allah ta'ala will help us through this test. Inshallah Allah will help us through this test. So folks, don't lose heart sometimes. Don't be down. Inshallah Allah will get us through this test, inshallah. Tariq Sheikh says, Salams Maulana wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullah. Salams, inshallah, I will try doing meditation. Make dua for me and my family, please, from Tabassum. Tabassum means smile. Allah keep you and your family smiling for years and years. And when you stand before Allah, may you be smiling that time. And may you all enter into Jannah with salama and smiling, inshallah. And you please make dua for me as well, inshallah. Make lots of dua for me as well, respected people on Instagram and Facebook. Jazakallah khair for your wonderful, wonderful feedback. I mean, the reason we come on the radio station is just to, if we can make a difference in somebody's life, that's what it's about. Some people just are going through a difficult time in life, and if we can help, then why not, inshallah. And that's what we're here to help as much as we can, inshallah. Hassan Isa said, Salams, walaikum Hassan. Hassan, I hope you're well, inshallah. The most tested by Allah is the prophets, and then those who are closest. Yes, true, very, very true. Always remember that. The prophets were tested the most, and then the ones who are closest, right, are tested by Allah ta'ala. Nazifa says, can you talk on caring for parents, the important, etc. Also, parents need to respect the children. To some take it too far. I know we have talked about it last year as well. Okay, let's talk about this on Wednesday, inshallah. Let's do one side first. How we should look after parents. All right, and then on Friday we'll talk about how parents need to look after their children. Okay, is that good? Assalamu alaikum. On the topic of TV, can one watch a program with one once in a while but making dua? It does. It's not. I'm going to read again. Dua ibadah is not missed. Assalamu alaikum. On the topic, can one watch a program once in a while but making dua ibadah is not missed? Yeah. Maybe the movie is called Ibadah? No, I'm coming to that in a second, folks. Do you know when the 2 Ramadans ago you encouraged the listeners to hug people? I asked random people from a hug, and they always said no. Huh? I asked people, no. I said, you gotta hug your parents, man. Okay, why would I want to hug you for? Come on, think about it, man. What's the topic? I'm not here tomorrow. Oh yeah, I'm on the other radio station tomorrow, so I need to get used to the other audience and the other station. So I'm not sure what the topic is tomorrow. Is there Facebook's link for Radio Sira? Yeah, you'll have the Radio Sira tomorrow on my Rahma Mercy Facebook page, inshallah. What time are you on Radio Sira, Maulana? It's 3 o'clock to 4 o'clock Radio Sira. So Jazakallah khairan. Look, we're going to try our best to avoid TV as much as we can. Right? Going back to your point, as much as we can. If it's an addiction, if it happens, just make lots of tawbah to Allah and try to Allah to help you. Ya musarrif al-qulub, sarrif qulubana ala ta'atik. Right? Just give it, Allah, guide my heart towards your ibadat and towards your deen, inshallah. Right, we've only got 1 minute and 2 seconds. Ya Allah, we got 1 minute and 2 seconds left. Hassan Isa says, lovely talk, keep up the good work. Maulana, looks like you're putting on weight in Ramadan. Hassan, don't start. You'll never walk alone. I've lost 2.5 kgs. Everybody is really proud of my physique. When I walk in the masjid, they go, wow, look at this guy, man. He looks so amazing. So Hassan, I've told you before in football as well, jealousy is a very bad thing. Try to avoid it in the month of Ramadan. Anyway, Hassan. Right, 39 seconds to go. I hope you enjoyed today's program. Please do the umrahs in your pious du'as, inshallah. The 8th roza, spend as much time engaging in dhikr, Quran, tilawat, istighfar. Don't forget your meditation tonight, inshallah, and your medication of dhikr, meditation, dhikr, dua, istighfar, durud sharif, inshallah. And I trust you, trust me, in the morning when you wake up, you're going to feel so amazing. You're going to feel so fantastic. Jazakallah khair for all your support. Love you all, inshallah. Make dua for me. I'll be back tomorrow, 3 till 4 on Radio Seerah tomorrow. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.